Right. The
oh fuck
situation
I can't believe you've done this
with Bassem. Yeah, come through, Pips, if you want to come play. The situation with Bassem, okay? I think Bassem is a legend for doing what he did. Sorry, Drizzle is a legend for doing what he did. Hate Bassem for doing what he did, but Drizzle is a legend for doing what he did. There's a very finite amount of people that will do that, right? It's a very, very finite amount of people. I would not do that, personally. A lot of respect for that type of shit, especially considering Bassem was really an up-and-coming character. He had a lot of going for him. For me, it was out of the blue, like straight up, and I'm telling you, like, as Nidas, like, I was completely out of the blue. But I guess maybe he was a bit burnt out. Maybe the story worked for it. But Bassem, sorry, Drizzle. I don't know. He's one of those guys that have like very hard stuck principles about stuff. He's a cool guy. I love Drizzle. He had a perma contract that people didn't know about, I guess. But so out of the blue, perma. Respect the perma. God damn, it's gonna be so annoying for me now, though.
oh,
PDM is not gonna be a problem.
I can't believe you've done this.
PDM's not gonna be a problem, but auto's gonna be a problem. And okay, the other thing is too now, guys. I know the whole situation. OOC, it's impossible for me not to because it's been posted literally everywhere. It was posted in my Discord. It was posted in Buddha's Discord, Reddit, Twitter, fucking everywhere, right? It would have been unless I was in a different country, it would have been impossible for me to avoid seeing it. So the problem now is, how do you investigate something where you know the goal of the investigation prior, right? So I think what we'll do is we will push the narrative of investigation. And we'll see what happens, I think. I think that's gonna be... Yeah. I don't know. I hate fishing for meta. It's so awkward to RP that shit, you know? How about maybe becoming Leslie's new Bassem? That'd be sick. The thing is, to truly be Leslie's Bassem, there's a lot of OC work that needs to be done. That's the problem, man. Nah, dude, okay, so in RP, Leslie already knows, too, because the boys were writing... Watch here. I'll show you guys. Hi guys, I never make an announcement here, but I got word that Rainman Mr. Bassem Shahi has passed away, and I said, damn, that sucks. Oh well, he was like 50 anyways. I will be restructuring, but expect some turbulence. Milan. That was Leslie's RP response. So Leslie knows, technically. I mean, these channels are RP channels, so we have to... Right? That's the thing, man, like... I don't know. Crazy though. Crazy. I've gotten multiple emails, dude. I've gotten emails from a lot of people. So it would have been impossible for me to avoid knowing. Literally impossible, man. And I don't want to premeditate RP either, because I feel like that's kind of cringe. So I don't know, man. I don't know. There are RP Discord messages, yeah. Most companies have RP Discords that are strictly RP, and the admins have access to them as well. It's for companies to be able to section stuff. Okay, so one interesting, very, very interesting aspect of this chat that I don't think a lot of people thought about is that technically, whoever murdered Bassem technically stole about 1.5 million, maybe more from Lang. And a lot of people haven't thought about that yet, I think. I don't know. But I thought about that. So technically, Lang is minus 1.5, maybe $2 million now. Because Bassem was the only person that knew the actual dividends from Cerberus and autos. Bassem was the only person that knew that. It was not written anywhere. There was no text of it anywhere. There was no documentation. He was the only one that knew it. So, no. All the Cerberus money is... I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't even know how the books for autos work. So autos books, Stag is gonna have a fucking anxiety attack, dude. Probably 4 heart attacks, OC, man. Enjoy, man. Have fun. You're gonna see how it is being Bassem. People underestimate how integral Bassem were for many operations, and that's also why every time Dean was trying to shit on Bassem or say that Bassem is disloyal or whatever, Leslie always backed him up, because even if he would be disloyal, which Leslie never believed, losing Bassem is so problematic for so many reasons. People don't understand the gravity of this situation, man. Not only does it fuck the businesses we already had, it also fucks any, like, Cerberus Lair. I don't think we can do, honestly. If we invest a major portion into any company, who's gonna keep an eye on those books? Who's gonna deal with that? Bassem did everything, anything we opened up, Bassem did. And the thing about Bassem was that the thing is, Loxley, no way. Loxley could not do what Bassem did. Like, doing paperwork is one thing, but being a loyal character, a good personality, and somebody that matches with the RP style that you're doing, being Leslie's henchman, there's no other person. Leslie is fucked. Like, Leslie will probably never have a right-hand man again. So it's kind of annoying, man. It's kind of annoying, I'm gonna be real. It's, because it's gonna be a pain in the ass for me, like, as OC as a player, right? I hung out a lot with Bassem when I didn't have shit to do and just did stuff, you know? So it's very unfortunate, I think. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. Like, anytime Lang would do crime, I would kind of hang out with Bassem, or, you know, look at businesses or this and that. It's hard to always find things to do, and Bassem was a good character to kind of bounce off of. So it's really unfortunate. It is. But then the thing is too, man. Leslie, I mean, okay, so yeah. What if Bassem has a son? But then what's the point of perming? What's the gravity of perming if you just create a new character right afterwards? What's the point? What's the point? It's completely useless then. You can't, like, cussing RP is fucking cringe. Cussing RP is actually cringe. It's actually cringe. Removes all value of anything, any actions. Anyways, here's my cousin. Yeah, like, what the fuck is the point, man? I mean, dude, imagine if, like, imagine if Harry got permit. Imagine if Harry got permit. Who would Lang do his weed runs with? Who would he bounce off of with? Like, Lang has friends. Leslie also has friends. But who could he hang out with in the same way? There is no other person. Like, imagine, like, you know. And the thing about Leslie too, with the other thing too with Leslie, like, Leslie's connection to Bassem, sure, I mean, they're friends, and Leslie cares about his friends, but in a weird way, I would say. It's he doesn't have any friends that don't help him facilitate anything of his monetary assets. But then he built. So Leslie's a person that builds friendship through financial growth, I think, which is very strange. It's a strange thing to do, but that's how Leslie works. He doesn't trust anyone. He doesn't open up to anyone. He doesn't speak really to anyone in any, like, private manner. But if he sees that he can earn money through a person, and they earn money for a good amount of time, then Leslie will go closer to the person and they will become friends, right? So, well, that's the thing too. Leslie's also a very logical character. So, like, the question about, like, oh, would Leslie kill Lang or something like this? I don't think so either. So it's like a weird. It's a weird, like, where do we go with this? You know what I mean? Leslie's a very logical character. He's not really emotionally driven, unless he can get blindsided sometimes for some purposes, but then only revenge when it matters. I don't think revenge in the shape of killing somebody that kills, you know. I don't know if that really would align with Leslie's motives, to be honest. Like, what purpose would it serve to kill? You know, let's say Leslie found out it was Harry. What purpose does it serve to kill Harry? I can tell you 100% though that Drizzle is gonna regret permaing. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind. He's gonna regret it so hard. Dude, Drizzle, if the case was that you felt burned out and you wanted to do some crim RP or some shit, in a week's time you're gonna hate your decision. Less than a week. You're gonna fucking hate doing this. You're gonna hate it. You fucked yourself, man. You fucked yourself hard, man. You really did. You're really gonna regret it, man. If your people permit one of their guys, what do you think would they, but what's the point of a back and forth also? You know? Yeah, maybe, Seth. Could be. Who knows? The only thing I regret about Perma is that I don't get to hang out with you, to be honest. Yeah, but, yeah. I think permaing a character is... I mean... I don't know. Maybe this is a weird take. Maybe I shouldn't say this, actually. Never mind. Can you explain what is this perma condition? Do everybody need it? No, you don't have to have perma conditions. Some characters would never perma. I probably, unless I was planning to not roleplay anymore, then I wouldn't. Like you guys know, if I perma Leslie, that probably is a sign that I will never roleplay again. I mean, okay, so my take was that I know that people preach permas, and they think that permas do nothing but drive roleplay. And I think oftentimes perma does drive roleplay, but I think people sometimes overstate how much roleplay gets driven by perma. Sometimes. Perma can drive a lot of RP, but I think generally perming a character is a mistake. That's my take. And I know a lot of people disagree with that, and I think it's kind of a hot take, but it's one of those things that drives RP for like a week, and it's great if nothing is happening. But what happens after that? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is a domino effect though. Maybe it's a butterfly effect. RP NoPixel service that requires perma conditions. Yeah, but who would play that? I agree that it would be cool, but I don't think a lot of people would play that. A lot of people aren't here, like aren't role playing for RP anymore, man. Been like that for a long time, my friend. Yeah. I think that's a level-headed take, Store. It's the reason people love permas is because it rarely happens, but I don't know that it drives as much RP as people make it out to do. Don't know. It's a lot of dump that happens at once, right? So that's why people love it, and I think permas are cool. But okay, what about this though? Like, what if person 1 permas person 2, person 3 is aware that person 1 permad person 2. Person 3 then kills person 1 in hopes that that person permas, but person 1 doesn't want to perma. What happens then? We've reached the end of the perma chase, but that person doesn't want to perma, so then we're stuck at a stalemate. I don't know. I think it would be better if permas was something that would have to be agreed upon. I guess kind of like set, like in a sense, like Snow, you're a legend, man. Thank you for the fat ass raid, dude. Thank you so much, man. I think perma sometimes would be better to be like an orchestrated RP thing, kind of like I know this is like a big no-no, but like kind of like premeditated RP, where like person 1 tells person 2 like, hey, I want to get perma'd by you. Do you want to perma me? And then person 1 says, yeah, I want to do that. But then person 1 also has to be aware that if they choose to perma person 2, they also open themselves up for perma. That I think would drive RP even more, because then you have a sequence of consequences of like, okay, I chose to perma this person. Now I have to also perma if I get caught with this shit, you know? I don't know. I think permas is super difficult. Super difficult. Snow, thank you so much for those 10 gifties. You're a legend, dude. Thank you so much, man. You should check out our spaceship, man. We're going ham. Let me show you guys a quick video from Salim Ozi was talking about yesterday. Unless you're gonna just keep killing someone in hopes of a perma until they hate you, it's pointless for person 3 to keep killing person 1. Exactly, yeah. It gets kind of awkward, I think, sometimes, you know. I mean, that being said, all props to Drizzle. I'm not trying to hate on what he did. I think it's super cool that he did what he did. But I'm just saying, from my point of view as Leslie, it's what I do with this. You know what I mean? Check this out. So this is from Starbase. This is the first time we wrote out. We had it out like 50 clicks out into space, and then we built a space station out in space, and then we had a convoy riding first. Check this out. It's so fucking pog, dude. So fucking sick. This game is really cool, man. I really like this game. Yeah, fucking sick, dude. Check this out. Everybody just fucking riding. It's cool, right, Snow? It's sick. Yeah, we have like 160 people now, dude. So we could have like 160. Is there still room in the guild to join? Yeah, man. Anybody who wants to come play can come play, man.